Good day, doodlers. Welcome to Draw Cartoons. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield were just announced, and I think it's super cool that the Galar region appears to be set in the UK, where I'm from. This time, we're going to be drawing Scorbunny, the new Fire-type starter Pokemon. You're going to need a pencil, paper, an eraser, and a Sharpie to go over your sketch with. Let's go! Let's get started. But first, if you want to learn to draw the fast and easy way, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. Let's begin! So with your pencil at the ready, let's start drawing a circle somewhere in the middle of your page or piece of paper. Again, as usual, it doesn't have to be a perfect circle, just kind of drawing that shape. It's just a guideline. We're going to erase that at the end. And then cut your circle right down the middle and carry on a bit until you get to roughly the height that you want your character to be. So in this case, Scorbunny is only going to be about the height of roughly 2 heads, maybe just slightly over. So when you get to that sort of length for that line, just draw it off at the bottom like that. Just draw, I guess, where the floor is going to be. The feet's going to be stood right there. So let's move back to the face. We're actually going to cut it in half again, right across the middle this time, from left to right. And then sitting right here, where these lines form across, I'm just going to draw a very small triangle for the nose. And then, now that we know what that is, it's actually quite easy to place the rest of the features of the face, but we'll come back to that in a minute. We're actually going to draw those ears next. So we can actually kind of carry on this guideline up a bit, and this kind of acts like a mirror so we know how symmetrical our character is. So coming away from this guideline here to the left, we can curve it away to a point, that's the top of the ear, and then just bring it around and down towards the center like that. And of course we're going to do that on the other side too. Scorbunny has 2 ears, as most rabbits do. And again, just kind of bring it around and down, but when you get to about here, there's a spike of, I guess, fur sticking out here. So just draw that out and bring it back towards the center of the head. Once you've got those drawn, we're going to draw the inner ear, so that's just 2 small leaf shapes on the inside of each ear like this. They travel to a point on each side like that, but don't forget they're a bit curvy at the sides like this, so try and get that down as best as you can. Now right above the nose we can draw the big kind of block. It's kind of like a rectangular shape right in the center of its face, right over the nose, and it's really big. It kind of looks like a plaster, which implies maybe this Pokemon's going to be a fighting type when it evolves. And now either side of this big block we can draw some circles. Don't make them perfect circles, make them kind of tall, so a little bit higher than they are wide. And obviously we're going to do that on both sides, so I'm just drawing that in now on each side of that rectangle. Now at the top of each eye I want to draw a small circle inside. This is a bit of a shine, that's a bit of light bouncing off the top of the eye. And at the bottom of the eye we're going to draw a much bigger kind of curve that just kind of goes from the left to the right and just fills out the bottom of the eye here. Okay, now for the bottom half of the face we don't have anything here yet. Well, that's about to change. We're going to draw the mouth. So about where the center of this eye is and about where the center of this eye is, we're going to draw a line that goes from one to the other and just sits below the center of each eye like that. And I've given mine a slight curve upwards, just very, very slight. I don't know if you can really see that in the video, but it's just going upwards a little bit and then back down towards the edge of the mouth. And then we're just going to bridge those with a big, happy, wide open smile. Okay. At the bottom of the mouth we're going to draw a tongue that kind of swoops up and back down. And let's not forget those teeth, those characteristic rabbit buck teeth right at the top. Now either side of the face we've got some very distinctive tufts of fur, so one tuft here and then a much bigger tuft just sat underneath that, and of course that's on both sides. So that's just to the side of the eye. You draw a smaller one on top and then a much bigger one underneath that. Now this head's looking a little bit too round maybe, so once you get around to inking it with your Sharpie you could maybe bring this in a bit more towards the center if you like, but if it looks good to you, that's fine, we'll carry on. So we're moving on to the body now, so a little bit for the neck here, not much, there's not much neck going on, and then bring it out around and across the center for the torso. Okay, so it almost looks like a big drip of water, really. Okay, so get that kind of round, pudgy shape going on. And then this guideline here that we drew here, this can actually act as the separator for the legs. There's two legs, so they're going to be together, so we can draw one leg just slightly curving like that, and another leg the other side. And now we just have to draw the feet in. So starting here, I'm going to come away to the left, lift it up a bit as I approach the toes, and then come down about this sort of length here for the feet. They're quite long feet because it is a rabbit after all. I'm going to do the same on the other side, so bring it to the right, lift up as I approach the end, and then come down. Now at the end of each foot we're going to draw a toe, so a line that just kind of curves in from the edge of the foot inwards. There is a stripe here on each foot. And now for the arms. Doesn't have any arms yet, but we're about to fix that. So let's start with this one. I'm going to come away from where I drew the neck, quite fairly far out, not too far though, and then round it off at the end because those hands are very, very soft and round looking. So make sure you get that on both sides. We're going to come away, we're going to round it off at the end, and then back up and just finish here next to the torso. At the end of each hand we're going to draw a couple of lines, and these are going to show where the fingers are. So since we're drawing two lines, that's going to be 3 fingers in total. 1, 2, 3. Now there's just a couple of features missing from our drawing, so we'll add them in now. There's a stripe that sits right above those leaf shapes that we talked about before, right at the tips of the ears, and then there's just another line here for a slightly lighter colour that just kind of goes around these inner ear parts here. Don't draw them in there, you don't want to draw them there, just draw it along where the white of the ear is. Now there's one more thing, there's just a couple of tabs on either side of the neck, just kind of pointing inwards, just like that. And there we go, our drawing of Scorbunny is actually already done, or at least the sketch phase is. So get your Sharpies ready, go over the lines you want to keep, such as this one. Don't go over the guidelines as usual, we want to rub those out later with our eraser really. And once you've gone over it with your Sharpie, your drawing will be complete. Make sure you only go over the lines that you want to keep with your Sharpie. This is a great time to correct any last mistakes you spot as you go over it and fix them. And there you go, one flaming hot Scorbunny. Here's a question before you go. Most starter Pokemon in the games end up as a dual type when they're fully evolved. What do you think Scorbunny's secondary type will be? Let me know in the comments down below. If you liked the video, hit that subscribe button so you never miss another tutorial. Bye for now.